Hey everyone, it's that Math Magician, and on this video, I want to talk about problem number 2 from checkpoint 6b, which is all about multiplying polynomials. Now we learned earlier in the semester how to multiply polynomials. You might have forgotten, it's okay, but what we used was this technique that we called a generic rectangle. Hopefully that is ringing a bell. So with the generic rectangle, it simplifies the process. It makes it a lot easier for us to organize our work and to multiply these two terms. So we have 3x plus 2, and that is multiplying 2x plus 7. So our first step that we want to do is we want to create our generic rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my rectangle. Remember, it's just a box. Sometimes we call it box method. And that is our generic rectangle. Now hopefully we remember that we take what the first set of parentheses, this is my first term, 3x plus 2, and I want to go ahead and either put that on the left side or the bottom side. It doesn't really matter which way you do it first. I'm going to put mine on the left side. So I'm going to write 3x plus 2. Okay, again, I could have put that down here. It doesn't really matter where you put it. Now I'm going to take 2x plus 7, my second term, and I'm going to place that on the bottom, 2x plus 7. Okay, now you may be asking, does it matter? What if I put the 7 here first and then I put the 2x on that side? That would be fine as well. Okay, as long as we're keeping each set of terms together, right? I'm keeping the 2x and the 7 on one side, the 3x and the 2 on one side, then I'm good. I don't want to be mismatching these terms though. All right, so what we want to do now is that I have the terms on either side. I just need to fill out my generic rectangle. And how we fill this out is we take each of these terms on either side of this space. So let's start with the bottom left space. To get the number or the term that will be inside here, I need to take the left number here, 3x, and the bottom number, 2x, right? These are the sides of my box here. I'm going to take those two terms and I'm going to multiply them. Okay, I want to multiply those. So what I usually do is I start with the numbers. So 3 times 2, that gives me 6. And x times x are variables. X times x, that gives me x squared. Okay, so I have taken these two terms, the sides of my box here, and I've multiplied them. Okay, let's do that same process on this guy on the top. I have 2, this is the left side, 2 times this side, which is still 2x. So 2 times 2x would give me 4x. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go down to the bottom right side. I have my left side here. That left side is still going to be 3x. So 3x times 7 would give me 21x. Perfect. All right, one last square to fill out. And this last square is going to be my plus 2 times my plus 7. And 2 times 7 gives me 14. So there we go. We filled out the generic rectangle, and I have gotten all of these terms inside by multiplying the outside terms. Okay, so our next step now is that this here, it actually equals all of these terms inside, and they're going to be adding. Okay, we started with our product here. We're going to end up with our sum, and our sum is going to be 6x squared, okay, plus 4x, plus 21x, and plus 14. Okay, so all I've done is I've taken all the terms inside and I've written them out as a string where each term is adding. Okay, our final step here is that I think hopefully we can notice that I have 4x plus 21x. I can actually combine those two terms because those are like terms. And if it helps you to see back in our box here, those are the two terms that I want to combine, right? They're the same term. They both have x's. I can combine those. What I can't do is I can't combine the 6x squared with them as well because it's an x squared. And x squared cannot be combined with just a single x variable. So our final step here would be 6x squared, 4x plus 21x. Well, that makes plus 25x. And then I bring down my plus 14. So this is our final answer. Okay, we call this our simplified answer. Okay, this is simplified because I combined all of the like terms that I could see. Okay, we don't like to leave it here at the way it is on the top, even though it's technically correct. In math, we always want to simplify as much as possible. All right, guys, well, I hope this video helped explain how to use a generic rectangle and how we can move from a product of two terms and get our sum. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.